Zoe Saldaña is one of the best at attracting attention on and off screen. She has garnered notice again after her most recent successful film presentation, but this time it is due to a series of intimate photos that are quite challenging to interpret. Forget about the meticulously planned red carpet poses. These photos of Zoe in audacious and unguarded moments have gone viral online. One black and white close-up of Zoe's body against a translucent drape served as the teaser on her private Instagram. Her naked shoulders and collarbones were patterned like lace by the light that streamed through. Her hips' soft curve was barely perceptible, and her torso blended in with her body's swell. The image looked to be whispering promise, but there were no hashtags or comments. When fans exclaimed, "Is she?" my mouth practically fell open when I said, "This is art, not clickbait." She delivered 3 color photos from what looked to be a private boudoir session a few days later. Wearing only high-waisted lacy underwear, she props herself up on immaculate white linens and lies on one elbow in the first. Her eyes stare at the camera with a mix of invitation and challenge, while her other hand smooths back her wet hair. Her gorgeous, sun-kissed complexion and the spotless white bedding provide a striking contrast that highlights every detail, such as the lines of her thighs, the graceful curvature of her lower back, and the delicate shadows behind her ribs. In the second image, Zoe is seated on a velvet sofa in rich jewel tones, her legs crossed and her torso positioned so that nothing is hidden. The warm light from a single brass lamp accentuates her skin's gloss, and the delicate features that cosmetics professionals often draw attention to. In contrast to the vulnerability of her bare skin, the tiny gold chain that hangs over her breast is the only jewelry she wears, and it almost feels religious. Photographers hailed the image as a contemporary micro-millennium Mona Lisa, while fans applauded its classical beauty. With a solitary drop gleaming on her shoulder and the curve of her hip hidden beneath a tiny wrap of cloth that clings in all the right places, Zoe emerges from a window pane saturated in rain in the third picture. With her hair matted to her back and rain hanging to her eyelashes, she gazes out. The shot has a cinematic sense and is a beautiful fusion of high art and primitive sexuality, with elements of fantasy and film noir. Among the comments were, "Stop everything, I'm fainting," and "What goddess-level confidence is this?" Zoe didn't stop there, though. She shared a little video of herself standing in an outdoor shower with water cascading over her on her side profile, shocking even her most devoted fans. Just the sound of water hitting stone, no music. From shoulder to hip to thigh, the camera follows every contour, concentrating on how the drips are caught by the light. She turns to the camera, her face framed by her damp hair, her eyes blazing, and she radiates strength. The sensation of the shower on your skin is nearly palpable. Images by Zoe Saldaña are revolutionary because they don't allow for much interpretation. She is asserting that genuine beauty remains, that sensuality rises with age, and that a woman's body is hers alone to expose or conceal in a field that is fixated on youth and perfection. She reminds us that vulnerability can be strength, that art and earthiness can coexist, and that the only gaze that counts is the one that sees and loves you for who you are with each powerful picture.